All right, James. So thank you so much for joining. We've been working together for a little while now, and our journey is really just starting still. And I know we've got a long way to go, but you've been working your way through some challenges and struggles, and I think you can bring a lot of value to some people who are maybe on the fence about joining my program or just getting started in their own health and fitness journey. And so I just have a couple questions for us to quickly review, if you don't mind. And so do I have your consent for that? Is that okay?
Yes, let's go for it.
Awesome. Thank you. So first question is how long have you been in the program so far?
So we started the 28-day shred program about a month ago. It was August 28th, so it's been about a month.
About a month so far. And what would you say that you love most about the program so far?
So far, what I really like about the program is the flexibility. You really get to shape your program around your personal needs, and it's structured, but it's flexible in terms of what works best for you. So that's been really helpful and for me to be successful and what my goals are.
And what would you say your goals are?
Uh, there's a lot of goals. The primary goal is to lose weight, and that's the primary goal. But it's more than that. Is I'm looking to be healthy, both mentally and physically healthy. I think having struggled with weight in the past has kind of led to some, just overall health issues, mental, physical, and so this program's really kind of helped me stay positive, and as well as get healthy, lose weight, and it's more than just the weight, but it's physically feeling good.
Why would you say you got started to begin with?
Um, I got started. Well, one, we had that program with you before. That was a month-long program back in November before COVID. Um, so I had the experience with you, knowing that you knew your stuff. That worked really well. But one of the things was, especially when COVID hit, is it was really easy to fall back into bad habits. And I was looking for something that would be long-term lifestyle change. I don't want to continue uh, making progress and then falling back, making progress and falling back onto some bad habits. So when you came around this time and I read the program, it's really about lifestyle change, and that's something that I really need. Also, I have from before I met a couple people in the program, and the community is really big. Being able to share your goals, your setbacks, and encourage others. Community is really was really big. Knowing people who are going through the same thing that I am, who are in the program, it's working for them, is just something that's I thought was invaluable. You don't get somewhere else, especially on one-on-one personal trainers, is that sense of community.
Yeah, yeah. The community is so powerful. It's almost like you don't realize how valuable it is until either you've had it and then don't have it anymore, or if you've never had it and then now you have it, you really kind of don't realize what you don't have until you lose it or until you have it, right?
Right.
What would you say was that turning point for you, where we're stuck at home, everybody's kind of in their own world where it's a new environment for us. We're on lockdown. We're in uncomfortable situations. A lot of us are maybe going in this downward spiral of just what's going on in the world. But then you made the decision even before we started, right? You still made that initial choice to say, okay, yes, I'm going to start. So you hadn't really built the momentum up yet, right? What,
Right.
what what made you actually say yes? Okay, I'm going to do this. It's my time.
Well, I think it started off like all the other failed attempts, um, where you need to do it. So you're like, okay, I'll give it a shot. Okay, let's try this. I don't know if it's going to be, a successful run, but you go into it with the idea, okay, this is going to be, I'm tired of being lazy. I'm tired of being overweight. I need to change something. Um, so that's kind of where it started. It was just personally, there was not feeling good, feeling unmotivated, feeling unhealthy. Um, and then having wanting to do something about it, like I've done and started so many different programs in the past. It's just this time the program works, right? It's you start it and then it's more than just losing weight, more than just working out. It's um, it kind of just starts sticking with you and making you feel good. So then this time it feels like, this is gonna last. It's a lifestyle change.
Mm, mm.
Yeah. And I
So you
think
got,
also the sense of community, knowing the people that you start building with, really helps you from falling off.
mm,
So
mm. Because I mean, you mentioned something very important. You were in a certain place in your own mind where you knew now's the time, right? Like it didn't take other people persuading you or it didn't take too any kind of convincing. You were mentally just fed up. You were mentally maybe at a point where you just said, now it's now or never, right? If I don't do this right now, I'm just going to keep putting it off. And so you just finally got to a point where you just had to take the action, stop thinking about it, and just took the action, right? Isn't that
right,
kind of what often happens? Is we tend to give ourselves that over analysis, and then we get that paralysis by analysis kind of situation where we just keep thinking about it. Oh, I'll do it tomorrow. Oh, I'm not feeling good, but I'll be fine. And you just kind of start justifying it. And then after so long, it's like, I'm not doing anything about it. Right. And it's like, now's the time. Like the best time to do it is just right now. And then you don't really think about it. You just do it. And then now look, now you've got momentum rolling. You've got this community. You're building that confidence. And you're finding that it's starting to become less of a headache and less of a chore and almost something that you kind of start looking forward to, and it's becoming now more of a ritual for yourself, and then ultimately the goal is for it to become a lifelong habit, right?
right.
Yeah.
Yep, totally.
Awesome, James. Well, thank you so much for your time. I hope that this hits home for some people watching. And we're going to go ahead and end the recording right there.
All right, thanks.